Phew, saved by the Tita. Well, your report on the situation can wait for now. Let's hear our Colonel Sid out first. Sure. Go ahead, Colonel. Thank you. I'm in a hurry myself. So this is an official request from the Royal Army. There's a series of incidents we'd like you to investigate. Incidents? Why does the way you say that make me shiver a bit? You're aware of the Non-Aggression Pact, yes? I'm afraid threatening letters have been delivered to all parties involved in the signing. Someone's threatening the treaty? That's not good at all. What did the letters say exactly? Please have luck. So all parties involved in the Non-Aggression Pact immediately back down from this act of deceit and false compromise. Should you not, a great disaster will be visited upon you. What in that? Well, that isn't very open to interpretation, is it? Is this the entire letter? Yes, that's the entire thing. As you may have noticed, there's no name or any other indication of a sender. Normally, I'd simply dismiss it as a prank. However, something about this situation makes you believe it's more than a bad joke, yes? Yes, it's the volume of letters sent, you see. The first arrived at Leiston Fortress. Copies were then sent to the airship company Grand Cell Cathedral, Hotel Rowenbaum, and the Liberal News Service. Then, copies arrived at both the Erebonian and Calvard embassies, the Urbe Royal Villa, and even Grand Cell Castle itself. 9 letters in total. Who'd send that many letters? Yeah, that'd be a lot of work for a prank in poor taste. I can see why the army would start to get concerned. It's strange, though. The airship company, the Liberal News, and even the hotel and cathedral. None of these locations have anything to do with the signing, do they? They're not totally unrelated, to be honest. The airship company shall be sending out charter vessels to ferry the Imperial and Republican officials here. They will, of course, be staying at the Rowenbaum. Furthermore, the church, or specifically Archbishop Current of the cathedral, has been asked to be an observer at the signing. And the Liberal News has been preparing a special report on the pact and signing for weeks. So they are all connected somehow. So do we have any idea who's behind it? That cow. That could be a difficult question to answer. This is an international matter, meaning anyone from Liberal, Erebonia, or Calvrad could be responsible. Yes, the Warhawks, in either the Empire or the Republic for starters. It could even be someone from another country entirely who isn't happy to see all 3 countries working together. Of course, there are plenty of suspects in Liberal as well. And we can't forget the obvious answer, the Society. So what will we be investigating, Colonel? Right then, the mission. We'd like you to investigate all the locations that have received the letters and see if anyone has any further leads. Minus Leiston and Urbe, that is. We'll handle those. The other 7 locations are yours. So the airship company, Grand Cell Cathedral, Hotel Rowenbaum, the Liberal News, the Erebonian Embassy, the Calvardian Embassy, and Grand Cell Castle. That will involve a bit of walking. More to the point, uniformed soldiers asking around would attract a great deal of unwanted attention. Now that you lack an intelligence division, it makes sense to ask the Guild to help investigate such matters. As embarrassing as the situation is, you're right. Without a functional intelligence division, we're very limited in what we can do. However, the new general plan from the top brass is to have the Guild help us with as many tasks as possible. Possibles. This is simply one case of that. Oh, really? Thanks a heap, Dad. Now, take it as a sign of Cassius's faith in us. I must admit, it was my request to ask for you, however. I've been placed in charge of the defense of the capital region until the signing ceremony. I would like as much information as I can possibly obtain in order to prepare a proper defense. Can I ask you to take this job? Oh, well, I do want to help, but we're really kind of hip deep in another case at this point. That girl, right? Let us hear your report on that situation now. I see. Yes, an abandoned child is a problem you cannot simply ignore. Why would anyone do such a thing? It's kind of freaking me out, too. I actually met her parents once. They seem like this really thoughtful, loving couple. They adore Renee from what I saw. I have to think something really, really serious happened to them to make them leave her. Possibly. They may have gotten entangled in something and wanted to keep their child out of it. I do see an opportunity to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, however. Huh? Renee and her parents are foreigners, remember? You need to inquire at the hotel and the embassies regardless. Hey, I think I know where you're going with this. and all of those places were threatened. That is rather handy in an unfortunate way. The airship company may have travel records for them as well. I'll put out a general alert to all Army posts to watch for her parents as well. Should they pass through any of the gate checkpoints, we should know. Thanks, Colonel. Sounds like you can take the job after all. Colonel, you may leave the investigation itself to us. I presume you'll want the final report in paper and in person, however? Yes. We prefer to avoid telephones to avoid any risk of interception. You'll be able to find me at the Urbe Royal Villa, beginning today, actually. I'm sorry for the extra trouble, but could I ask that you bring the final report there in person? Sure. We'll see you at the villa once we know what's up. I wish you luck then. After seeing Colonel Sid out, Estelle's team decided to split up to investigate. Estelle, Zane, Olivier, and Chloe were to head to the embassy, Grancel Castle, and the Liberal News, while Scarazard would investigate the Cathedral, Hotel, and airship company on her own. Okay, we'll be heading out. Tita, Renee, sorry to leave you two behind. Oh, it's okay. We're going out shopping. What? Sorry, Estelle. Renee really wants to visit the department stores. Why, that's not how I remember things, Tita. As I recall, you were the one who said she wanted to look at all the stuffed animals. Oh, Renee. Well, I know you're bored, Renee, but since I'm not sure when we'll find out something about your parents, I'd like for you to wait here. Oh, come on, that's so not fair. Double doe-eye stairs. I don't really see a problem, Estelle. If Tita's with her, it should be safe enough to let them go out shopping in and around the city. I guess. Okay, Tita. Renee, we'll be back by this evening, so you need to be back by then. The capital's a really big place, so don't get lost. We will and we won't. Renee, let's go. After you. See you, everyone. Man, Scara's that, sure of herself that she's gonna leave the whole party with us. They sure became that fast friends. Yeah, it's really easy to become friends at that age. Man, youth, I feel all old now. Although, Tita and Renee together, what does that combination send a chill of doom down my spine? Oh, I think they'll be fine. Tita's kind of easy to push around, though. I get the feeling Renee might try to drag her into all kinds of stuff. That might be a good point. Ah, yes, Elman. Did you find out the names of Renee's parents? Took a little insistent asking, but she eventually gave them. Her father is a trader from Crossbell. Harold and Sophia Hayworth are their names. Trader from Crossbell. Okay, got it, written down. As do I. So, let's start asking around about them in these letters. So remember, Estelle's group will visit the embassies, Grancel Castle, and the Liberal News. Zane, Olivier, we will be counting on your aid at the embassies. Fear not, my brilliant smile can open any door. We'll make sure you see the ambassadors. Your Highness, your help would be invaluable at Grancel. Please introduce Estelle to whoever can best help our investigation. Of course. As for the Liberal News, I believe yourself have an in for that, Estelle. Yeah, I can bug Niall about it. He kinda owes me at this point. And that leaves the Cathedral, the airship company, and their rowing bond. Scarazard, good luck with those. I shouldn't have too much trouble. I'll try to be quick. Lots of exploring to do. Time to get questioning. Where should we start? Don't think it matters too much. If you want to go to the Calvardian Embassy, you've got a free pass with me around. I can introduce you to Elsa whenever. Aye, of course, can you get us into the Erebonian Embassy? They should be glad to escort us if I introduce myself at the gate. And of course, I rather doubt it'll be very hard for me to get us into Grancel. It might be wise to simply go straight there and speak with Grandmother. I kinda doubt the Liberal News will give us any trouble either, so let's just pick a direction and go.